The bus. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear that word? For many, the word is a reminder of an often undignified lifeline when moving around the city. This is due to a few reasons that I'll flash on screen. If you're anywhere within STL.Urbanist circles, I'm sure you've heard of the Green Line, a proposed light rail line to go north and south in STL City, a historically disinvested corridor. In 2017, voters approved of a 0.5% economic development sales tax along the proposed corridor. Since its inception, the city has raised around $93.5 million for that line, amounting to about half of the projected cost to begin the project. St. Louis was expecting the federal government to match the amount, but thanks to Frumpy Dump, that's likely to not happen in a timely manner. So, to save cost, the light rail plan was changed to BRT, or Bus Rapid Transit. Hey y'all, my name is Alexandria. I'm STL.Urbanist, and in today's episode of Urbanist Equity, we're going to chat about the specifics of what BRT means for our city, what community members have been saying, and what I think about it all. So what is BRT? BRT stands for Bus Rapid Transit, a high-capacity, bus-based rapid transit system. BRT has several very important characteristics to help ensure speed and efficiency. Missouri has actually already attempted to build BRT before in Kansas City. This is with their Troost Max, Main Max, and Prospect Max lines. These routes ended up being very inefficient due to the city's improper rapid transit implementation. These routes were meant to help fix a historically disinvested north to south corridor in Kansas City, similar to St. Louis's, but they weren't given exclusive right-of-way or the ability to change lights. All this while touting a frequency of 10 to 15 minutes, even though it often took 20 to 25 minutes to wait for a bus. While all these stops are ADA accessible, equipped with proper shelters and seating, which are all great things to increase usage, these lines are meant to speed up travel time, and since they don't, they're rarely used for rapid transit. So what's St. Louis's plan for BRT? From the get-go, there's exclusive right-of-way being planned via bus lane as indicated in this graphic. I also attended one of their community meetings and talked to an engineer who worked on KC's BRT. He assured me St. Louis's engineers have an exclusive right-of-way in mind for the Green Line. Here's a list of features that are being planned for this line. Exclusive transit lanes, frequent station-based service, level boarding, off-board fare collection, traffic signal prioritization, and distinctive vehicles. I certainly hope they mean electric and high-capacity buses. All of these things are very important to incorporate because they solve some of the biggest barriers to using public transit: frequency and efficiency. Now, let me address the elephant in the room. The Green Line was supposed to be light rail. Many St. Louisans have expressed frustrations over the change to BRT. Many feel like it's a downgrade. Some fear the BRT won't be implemented properly. Others just prefer the permanence and aesthetic of rail due to the stigma about buses. I've heard fears of this BRT upgrade being easy to remove, and so on and so forth. I hear you, and I've even had similar thoughts. But what keeps me okay with proper BRT as a temporary compromise, keyword here is temporary, till we can afford light rail in the future, is the inherent need for the north to south corridor now. With this, the regular bus lines, the Metrolink, and the planned greenway for the city, St. Louis has all the plans needed to be interconnected safely for pedestrians, and that's a huge win that shouldn't be glazed over. In my opinion, this should be championed in similar ways to how the streetcar developed in Kansas City, especially because they'll be functioning very similar if we continue to make sure that they implement the BRT properly. With the right planning, funding, and hype, this complete streets grid plan could completely revitalize and transform St. Louis City's landscape. And this BRT project is a huge step towards that vital city upgrade. This is important because pedestrianization uplifts and renews communities destroyed by cars and helps get us off of the leech of fossil fuels. Given the fact that oil will run out eventually and only get more and more expensive, it will be smart for our city to make a plan to not be completely reliant on them in the future. When I went to the meeting, it seemed like they were planning on building this line within 2 to 3 sections, with the Natural Bridge section being built second to third. And while I appreciate them for wanting to properly cover the north and south corridor equally, I want to strongly advise the engineering and planning team to start by investing over at the Natural Bridge section, stopping near the downtown transit center for their first segment. North St. Louis is facing huge challenges from the mayor and federal government's neglectful response to the tornado. These engineers have an opportunity to invest in a community that really needs hope, and that is the kind of investment that they need right now. Transportation would very, very much give people hope. So why should St. Louis build the BRT Green Line now? Well, the city has faced some of the worst urban decline in the country, and its population decline continues to this day. If the city wants to reverse this decline, it's imperative for STL to create a complete streets plan and modern transit. Otherwise, spaces for cars will continue to bulldoze communities, furthering symptoms of urban decline. Traveling north to south hasn't been invested in when it comes to rapid transit in our modern age. Rapid transit is essential for pedestrian movement efficiency within STL's vast urban fabric. I know it's disappointing that we can't afford rail right now, but the way I see it, this gas crisis needs to be addressed by building rapid transit. STL can either continue to sit on random stacks of money, cough, 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 Rams money, or we can pivot to investing when and where we need to. In this case, North City needs way easier access to the city without a car, and BRT is a great way to do so. I love me some rail. When I lived in Kansas City, I was obsessed with the streetcar. Okay, I love taking the Metrolink. Yes, I'm extremely disappointed that we're not getting light rail right now, but I also understand that North City needs this corridor to get way faster, and I also understand that that need is dire, and I would much rather that need be addressed than take 10 to 15 years on light rail. Thanks y'all so much for watching this video, and cheers to St. Louis's interconnected future.